Welcome back everybody. I'm Zoe, personal trainer and online coach, and today we're going to be doing what I like to call a strength and stretch workout. I used to teach this class when I managed our Johnson Controls facility and I absolutely loved it. I definitely miss teaching this class, and I love seeing a few familiar faces from that class on today's live workout. That makes me so happy. So basically what strength and stretch is we're going to be doing a full body strength workout. We're going to be doing two different circuits today. One is going to be a mix of upper body and lower body work, and then we'll be doing a circuit of just core work. So that'll take about 25 minutes. And then we're going to be moving on to a little bit longer stretching session than normal. It'll take about 8 to 10 minutes-ish. So just to kind of give you guys an idea of what you're in for, it is definitely a wonderful full body workout that incorporates everything to really give you a well-balanced routine. So I hope you enjoy it. First, why don't we go ahead and get started with our normal warm-up. We'll start with some arm crosses here. Find a little space. Per usual, just reminding you to put on your own music because I don't play any, just so you can kind of make it personal to you. All right, let's go into some big arm circles here. Good. And go ahead and switch directions. Awesome, you guys. Let's go ahead and move into those toy soldiers, just reaching opposite foot to opposite hand here. Warming up those hammies. All right, and then we'll go into some alternating side lunges, taking a nice wide stance here, just alternating, looking for that stretch on the inside of the thigh. Good, and we'll just end our warm-up with a few squats here. So feet about hip width apart, sitting back like you're sitting into a chair, not forcing yourself to go too deep into these squats, excuse me, just really looking to warm up the body and get it prepped for movement. All right, you guys, so every exercise we are doing today is going to be 40 seconds long, followed by 10 seconds of rest. We're going to start with classic push-ups. So you're going to get on the floor and you're going to do either full push-ups like this or push-ups on your knees here. Either one. We'll get started in about 10 seconds. So get set up, have your weights nearby, your moderate weights. You'll need moderate weights and a mat. That's it today. All right, let's go ahead and get started, you guys. Going right into those push-ups, trying to bring that chest as close down to the floor as you can while still maintaining a straight line from head all the way to toe. Like I said, if you need to, your modification is to drop down to the knees. Just make sure that if you are doing the push-ups on your knees, that you are still creating a straight line from head all the way to knees. What I don't want to see is the butt up way in the sky or your hips sagging down. So keep that nice, strong, straight line. We've got 3 seconds left. Hang on. And 1. Good. All right. You're going to grab your moderate weight dumbbells. You're going to come onto your back. We're going to go into chest flies next. So look like this. You got the weight right over your chest. Slight bend in the elbows. You're going to come down so those elbows are almost touching, and then back up. Go ahead and start if you haven't already. We've got 40 seconds here. Good. If you'd like to add a little bit extra work here, what you can do is pop those hips up into a bridge and then keep doing that chest fly. But if you want to come down just into the chest fly on your back, that's totally fine too. Good, you guys. We've got 8 seconds left here. Hang on. In 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, you're going to come into plank position, but you're going to grab your dumbbells. We're going to be doing renegade rows next. So you're going to come into the plank position, and you're just going to row back, alternating, keeping a nice strong plank. If that doesn't feel great on your wrist today, what you can do is hinge at the hips and do an alternating bent over row. So we'll go ahead and get started in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and begin. Alternating that row, trying to keep a nice strong plank the entire time. I don't want to see those hips move all that much here. In this renegade row, you're bringing those elbows up towards the sky. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come into a kneeling position on that mat. We're going to do a kneeling overhead press. So bring that weight up to the shoulders, up and over, and then back down. That's it. We'll start in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. Repping it out here, you guys. Good. And breathe. You may notice that this is a little bit harder to do than when you're doing these standing. So if you do want a modification, just stand, and you can use your knees a little bit to help pop that weight up. All right, you've got just over 10 seconds left. Hang on. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Come on up to standing. We're gonna do a dumbbell squat. So weights are right by your sides, feet are about hip width apart, sitting back into it. All right, in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and begin sitting back. If you need to, your modification is just to get rid of that weight. So going into body weight squats if you need to. You can always sit back into a chair if you prefer. It's always good to have that nice external cue so you keep your weight in your heels. You guys have 15 seconds. Hang on. Last little bit here. Looking good, everybody. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Put one of those weights down. Coming into sumo squats. Feet wide. Feet angled at a 45-degree angle. Sitting back into it and coming back up. In 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and begin. Sumo squats. Here, still bringing those hips back. Just like you were sitting into a chair. You just got a wider stance. Looking good. Shall you guys? Just over 20 seconds here. Doing awesome. Good, keep repping it out. Almost done with that first circuit. You guys are doing great. Last 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Grab that other weight again. We're gonna come into a static lunge with dumbbells. So you're gonna hold the weight by your side, come down into that lunge, come back up. You're just staying here, one side at a time. Go ahead and start if you haven't already. 40 seconds. Good. Rep it out if you need to. Drop that weight. That's your modification. You also don't have to go quite as far down. If it doesn't feel the best, you can also use a chair for support too. So those are some modifications you can take. No worries if you need them, just take them. Make this workout your own. You've got 10 seconds here. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Switch sides. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and start. I'm gonna face towards you just so you guys can see that my feet are lined up like they are train tracks, not a tightrope, okay? So I want a little bit of space in between to get that nice, perfect form. So keep that in mind as you're doing this. You guys have 20 seconds left here. Got this. This is the last exercise of this circuit. Looking good. Last 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Perfect. All right, you guys, grab some water if you need it. We're going back to our push-ups. We're going to do this circuit 2 more times. So a total of 3 times, and then we'll move on. All right, let's go with those push-ups. In 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and begin. I want you to challenge yourself today. If you haven't been doing full push-ups, give it a shot. See where you're at. If it's still too hard, no worries. Drop those knees back down. It's always good to push the limits though. See how far you've come. You've got 10 seconds here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, you guys. Grab your moderate weight. Line back for those chest flies. In 3, 2, and 1. Down and back up. Breathe. You're basically acting as if you're gonna give somebody a bear hug here. So your hands are nice and wide. Your elbows are bent. You should be coming as far down, just so your elbows kind of touch the floor here, and then come back up. That weight should be over your chest, not over your head. So keep that in mind. You guys have just over 10 seconds left. Almost there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, getting set up for our new favorite, renegade rows. Everybody loves these, don't you guys? All right, renegade rows in 3, 2, and 1. Plank position, rowing back. Again, if you guys need to, you can just come up to a standing bent over row. Just alternate the row so you're only focusing on one side at a time. And try to keep that core nice and strong. Your hips shouldn't be moving too much here. Good. The wider your feet are in this movement, the easier it's gonna be. So if you need to, you can take narrower stance if you want it to be a little more challenging, or bring those feet nice and wide to make this a little more doable. In 2 and 1. Good. Nice job, you guys, going into our kneeling overhead press. In 2 and 1. Go ahead and start. Good, you guys, you're always free to grab water. If you ever need to, please take it. You're always exhaling on the harder part of the movement. So inhale down, exhale up. That will help you through the exercise. Should make it a little easier here. Just over 10 seconds left. Again, your modification is to do this standing to make it a little bit easier. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really nice job, you guys. Coming up, keeping both weights into our dumbbell squat. In 3, 2, and 1. Sit back, come back up. Good, you guys. Just wrapping it out here. If you're feeling good, try pushing yourself by speeding up those squats a little bit. Nice job, you guys. Just over 15 seconds, you got this. Weight is in the heels here. Thinking about bringing those hips back, sitting back like you're sitting into a chair. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Put down one of those weights. Coming into our sumo squats. One of my absolute favorites. In 3, 2, and 1. Sit back. Come back up. Good. So your heels should be just past shoulder width here. We're not going super far apart with those feet. We're not doing a plie, so your feet aren't all the way turned out. Just a turn, about 45-degree angles. Good. Nice job, you guys. See if you can sink into that squat a little bit lower. Got this. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Grab that other weight. Getting set up for our first side of static lunges. In 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and start. Good, you guys. Looking strong. Just thinking about sinking that back knee towards the floor, an inch or two off the ground. The other knee will kind of come with it, but You're basically creating 90-degree angles with both legs when you're down at the bottom. Good. Just over 10 seconds left. Keep it moving. Almost to that rest. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, shake it out. And switch sides. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down and back up. Good, you guys. Looking strong here. Almost to that next rest. Almost done with the majority of this workout here. You guys are doing awesome. Good, just over 20 seconds left. Keep repping it out. In 15. There you go. Move those legs a little faster if you can here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect, grab some water, you guys. Really nicely done. We've got one more round, and then we're done with the bulk of the workout. We've got a little core after that, and then we get to stretch. All right, let's go down to the floor, starting with those push-ups in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and begin. Good. If you need to take that modification, no worries. Just take it. Do whatever feels best for you today. Looking strong. If you find you still can't do these push-ups, even on the knees, go ahead and do them on a elevated surface. So you can use the couch or the wall. That makes it easier. Good. Either way, just push yourself. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Chest flies. Last time. In 3, 2, and 1. Giving those bear hugs here. Good. Palms should be facing together the whole time here. Nicely done. Got this, just over 20 seconds left. Last time through on these, really give it your all. Think about squeezing those pecs on the way up. Good. Last, 10, 9, in 3, 2, and 1. Perfect, you guys. Going into those renegade rows. You know the modification by now. Take it if you need it. Otherwise, stay right here with me. You got this. In 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and begin. Alternating, keeping those hips even with the floor here. Elbows shooting up past your torso and up towards the sky. Good. That weight is almost skimming your body here. You guys have 15 seconds. You got this. Stay strong. Good. In 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, perfect. Nice job. We've got our kneeling overhead press. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it out, you guys. Good. Keep those abs engaged. Nice and controlled movement here. Like I said, if you need to, modification is to take this into a standing position. That'll make it easier. Last 20. Good. Last little bit here. You know those shoulders are burning, just like mine. You got this. In 10. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good job, you guys. Come on up to standing. Feet hip width, going into our regular dumbbell squat. In 3, 2, and 1. Sit back. Good. If a hip width stance doesn't necessarily feel all that comfortable, you can take this a little wider. So please take that stance wider if you'd like. I tend to have a little bit narrower stance, probably than I should, honestly. That's okay, we're all working on something, right? Good, you guys have 15 seconds left. Hang on. Almost done, just finishing up lower body, then we get a longer break. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put one of those weights aside, going into those sumo squat. In 3, 2, and 1. Sit back. Last bit of squats right here. Good, you guys. Doing awesome. Almost done. Almost to that water break. Just hang on a little bit longer. About a minute and a half left. Good. Wrap it out. Last 15 seconds of squats. Then you're done with squats for the day. In 10. Pick it up a little faster. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Grab that other weight. Last bit of lunges. Getting set up. In 3, 2, and 1. Bringing that back knee down to the ground. Weight is still in that front heel, so you should be driving up to a standing position by driving through that front heel. Good. Zone in. Got this. 20 seconds left on this side. Rep it out. Last 10. Pick it up, you got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Good job, you guys. Other side, finishing it up here. In 3, 2, and 1. Down, back up. Good. Almost done with the majority of the strength part of the workout. We've got a teeny tiny little core circuit after this, and then we get to stretch. I'm really excited for that longer stretch session. It's gonna feel really great. You guys have 20 seconds here. Good, hang on just a little bit longer. Don't quit on me early. Good, last 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, shake it out. Take a minute, you guys. Grab some water if you need it. We're gonna go into that core portion. Then we get to stretch. Who's excited for that stretching portion of the workout? Somebody's gotta be as excited as I am. Hey Marie, she says it's too hard to sass talk you on live videos. Oh man, I do miss that nice little banter we have. Miss you guys. You guys can't give me crap when I'm going through the workout on Facebook Live, which I actually do miss. I promise. All right, so for our core circuit, we're gonna start with an elbow plank. So you can come down into a plank position just on your elbows, just like this. Here, if you'd like, you can drop down to the knees, but then I want you to come into a high plank if you decide to do that. So we're gonna start in 5 seconds. Get ready. In 3, 2, and 1. Elbow plank here, creating a straight line from head to toe. Feet are about hip width apart. You can either clasp your hands together, or if you'd like, you can press your palms into that floor, like I'm doing here. Good. You guys have just about 15 seconds left. Breathe. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Next, you're gonna come onto your back and we're gonna do some bicycle crunches here. So lay back, you've got your hands back behind your head, you're reaching opposite arm or opposite elbow to opposite knee here, okay? We're starting in 5, 4, gets it up, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Good job, you guys. you're keeping your feet off of the floor the whole time. The lower you go with those legs, the harder this is gonna be. But just make sure to really keep that low back pressed into the floor so you're really engaging all of your abs here. Good. Last 10. See if you can speed it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, you guys. Grab one of your weights. We're gonna come into a dumbbell glute bridge. So I'll come this way just so you can see me. My feet are nice and close to my bum here. Then you're gonna lift those hips and squeeze those glutes. You're gonna hold. So we'll go ahead and get started in 3, 2, and 1 if you haven't already started. Last 15 seconds, we're gonna do a pulse. So you're just gonna go up and down about a ½ inch. But for now, you're just staying right here, just holding, squeezing those glutes, engaging those quads. All right, and pulse, 15 seconds, up and down, just squeeze those glutes. Got this. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, put that weight to the side. Those are our 3 exercises, so we're going back to our elbow plank. We'll start in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and begin. A lot of people consider the glute bridge, which is the exercise we were just doing, as more of lower body, and it does certainly engage the lower body, but it is also really great for your intrinsic core muscles. So that's why I threw it in the core circuit. Kind of like with the plank when you're using a lot of intrinsic core, but you're incorporating a little more upper body. It's basically the same thing. You're just doing another core workout with a little more lower body for that glute bridge. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Coming onto our backs, going into the bicycle crunches. In 3, 2, and 1. Good. I want you to think about lifting your chin and your gaze up towards the ceiling. I don't want you to really use your hands at all here. That should just be kind of there for support. Good. I don't want you to strain that neck. We've got 15 seconds left. Speed it up. Let's go. Good. Last 10. Hang on. A little faster. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Grabbing that weight, going back into our glute bridge. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift those hips and just hold. So stay right here. I'll let you know when we get to those pulses. Doing awesome. Don't forget to breathe. This is your chance to kind of let that heart rate come down a little bit. In 3, 2, and 1. Pulse it out. 15 seconds right here. Really engage those glutes, but really tighten up that core. Think about engaging all of your abs. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. We've got one more round, and then we get to stretch it out, you guys. So really give it your all right here. We've got our elbow plank last time through. In 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stay strong right here. Straight line from head to toe. I don't want to see those hips dipping. I don't want to see that butt up in the air. I want to see a slight tuck in that tailbone. Really think about engaging your core. You've got 15 seconds left. Hang on. Don't move. Last 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Coming into those bicycle crunches. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bicycle crunch. Let's go. Think about really sticking each part of this movement, making it nice and controlled, and Powerful here. Good. Just about 20 seconds left. You got this. Nice. Press that low back into the floor. Last 15. Speed it up. Good. Almost done with your workout. This is when it matters most. It's when you're tired and it hurts. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Finishing with that glute bridge, you guys. We've got 40 seconds left in your workout. In 3, 2, and 1. Lift those hips, engage that core. Good. I want those hips to be lifted enough to where those glutes are engaged, but not super high to where it hurts your back, okay? So find that nice in between. You got 20 seconds here, almost to the pulse. In 3, 2, and 1. Pulse it out. Good. Almost done with this workout. Almost to my favorite part of strength and stretch, which is a stretch. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect, you guys. Go ahead and put that weight to the side. We're gonna go ahead and go into our stretching portion of the workout. We're gonna start just hugging those knees, letting everything relax here, lying on your back, hugging the knees towards the chest. Feel free to sway back and forth if you want a slight massage in the lower back here. Good, we're gonna be holding each stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds to really let those muscles relax. And go ahead and let one of your legs drop fully down to the ground, so you're still hugging that other knee. And hold here. Letting that heart rate come down. Good, and go ahead and switch sides. We're gonna get a full body stretch session in. So hopefully if anything's feeling really tense today, we'll get all of that out. Good, let's come on up to a seated position. Bring those feet together. We're gonna come into a butterfly pose. Trying to let those knees drop down to the floor. And breathe, thinking about lifting that chest. Trying to bring your head up towards the ceiling. Good, and let's go into a seated spinal twist. So you're bringing one leg forward, and you cross that other leg, and then hug that knee, turning towards that bent leg. So you're getting a nice spinal twist here. Still trying to keep that nice straight line from head all the way to hips. Good, and go ahead and slowly coming out of that and switching sides here. Good, and let's go ahead and come into a kneeling hip flexor stretch. So you're gonna come into a kneeling position, creating 90-degree angles with both legs, and you're thinking about squeezing the glute of that back leg. So you should feel this as a nice stretch right along the front side of the hip here, and just hold. Good, you guys, this is one of my favorites. This little sequence right here, because then we're gonna straighten out that front leg and come into a hamstring stretch. If you need to, you can use a dumbbell as support here. Good, just hinging at the hips, trying to keep a straight line, keep them nice and even. And you're just looking for that stretch on that front leg on the back side. You may feel this in the calf as well, that's totally normal. Just may mean that we need to stretch out those calves a little bit more. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. So you're gonna come into a kneeling hip flexor stretch on that other side. Again, you're thinking about squeezing that glute on that back leg to really feel it right in here. If you'd like, you can add a hand overhead on the same side of that back leg to really get the most out of this stretch. But if you feel it here, you can just stay here. Good, nice job. Let's go ahead and again use that dumbbell for support if you need to. Just straightening out that front leg. Releasing those hamstrings, which so often are really tight and shortened. Good job, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and come on up to a standing position. We're gonna get those hamstrings one additional way. So you're gonna take a nice wide stance here, and we're just gonna hinge at the hips. Coming into a forward fold, reaching down towards the center. You can come into ragdoll if you'd like. And reaching towards one toe, just staying here. Getting into one side, one hamstring a little bit deeper. Good, and go ahead and switch sides. Nice job, you guys. Slowly come on up to standing. If you need to, you can find a little bit of wall space for support. We're gonna come into a quad stretch. So you're reaching back towards your opposite foot, and you're just releasing your quad or the front of your thigh. Nice job, you guys. You guys did an awesome job today. Don't forget to thank yourself for all that hard work you put in. Really enjoying this stretch session because you earned it. Go ahead and switch sides if you haven't already. Good, towards the end, I'll ask you guys if you have any other muscles that are really tight that need extra stretching. I can stay on a little bit longer and just help you guys individually if you have any requests. All right, shake it out here. We're gonna go into a calf stretch. So I'm going to use the wall for support here, and you're just gonna release into that back calf and trying to get that heel all the way down to the ground. Stretch it out. This is definitely one of my favorites. I always have really tight calves. All right, go ahead and switch if you haven't already. Nice job. All right, let's go into a chest stretch. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna use the wall for support. I'm gonna turn this just so you guys can see me a little bit better here. You're gonna bring your fingers back behind you and then open up out towards that opposite direction. So you're really opening up that chest and that shoulder. Good. You can also use a doorway if you'd like with this one. Perfect, and go ahead and switch sides. So again, fingertips back behind you. All right, nice job. Let's go into a tricep stretch. So just reaching back behind your head, grabbing that elbow slightly, and stretching out the back of your arm. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead and release that and switch. Almost done with this stretching session. You guys did great. Good. All right, let's go into one last big chest opening. So clasping those hands back behind you, lifting that chest up towards the sky. Relax. And release those traps. So we'll just bring one head towards the shoulder here. You should feel this in your neck and shoulder. And go ahead and switch. Could you guys add a neck roll? And then switch directions. One last big chest opening. And shake it out. You guys did it. Nice job. I'll stand for another couple minutes just to take additional requests, but as a reminder, I do put all of the live Facebook workouts up on my YouTube and my website. So definitely check those out, share them with friends, make sure to save them for later if you really like them. I'd really love the support. yeah, and otherwise just thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate your time. I hope you guys love the workout as much as I did.